That looks a lot better. So pretty.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course,
How rude.
presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Intriguing character.
Augustus Hill just wants him to buy something. He's always
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's
That means
wrong.
it's a pup.
with an empty
Oh,
pillow
hello there.
more.
You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
I mean,
That one is true.
let's
Not
be
the typical
honest.
start to a new school.
That's
We were.
dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
I find the girls to be messier than...
Arthur's got you. It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our
50-year-old
house.
smoker.
I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Nice meeting
Fair
you,
enough.
Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
I spent the entire day in Hogwarts.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your
No pressure.
unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After
Criminal.
much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Fight Club.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Okay. Lead the way.
This way.
Oh yeah, my favorite.
The guide will give
Various
you
reading camps,
opportunities
right.
to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly
Chest.
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
Okay. Wait. Field guide challenges is the only way to get XP? Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Clever,
Interesting.
isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Well, the only way to upgrade yourself is through challenges. Okay.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Okay. This is a little touchy, but okay. Not the most useful menu.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy
Hogwarts?
Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
I feel like I should
You
go
will
there
also,
before
I
do
imagine,
anything.
enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events
Spam
preceding
RTO?
your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
You're damn right, I ain't no fucking
Speak
snitch.
of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Mine
Yes.
certainly are.
You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
And Lycraft.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well.
Oh, wasn't chosen.
Enough
it was ordered.
chit-chat. I need to
100%.
get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my
Feel like I'm doing
classroom
the
after you've
Pokédex.
attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I feel like I should be doing that, like, to begin with.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best,
Damn right, my boy.
but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are,
Headmaster's a tool.
I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Stuff like that, they're unlocked. Sucks that I can't use the D-pad to navigate those. Levioso. Yeah, let's do this one.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr.
What the fucking
Ollivander.
say, my guy?
He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall
Can I
reach
go get
out
my
when I
wand
have
first?
more
I feel
information
like I need
about
that.
our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I'm the chosen one before Harry was. Oh, that's not a door. I'm an idiot. Wait, what's that? It's shiny. Or that's just a suit of armor. That's just a suit. That's not a suit though.
See you, my young friend.
But surely those were curdle.
Revelio.
Uh-huh.
That's the last
Nothing
time
here,
I
is there?
an idea that I don't write down.
Hold up. I hear another shiny. What's up there? Is there one down here? I mean, other than this.
Revelio.
Probably the statue, right? No. There's gonna be a side
What
quest.
am I missing?
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest.
Oh, yeah,
If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my
Collectibles.
brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
Lumos.
Solve the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Wait, is this telling me to...
My favorite.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh, the little moths! That's adorable! Into your picture, bitch.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
There's only... Wait, I've already done one?
Revelio.
I don't hear any dings. Ding. Nothing? Okay.
I think it's for the dog.
Nothing down here, right? Whoa. Oh.
Revelio.
Oh, we can bet. High society for the while. Lock picking class is the next class I gotta go to.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles.
For 3 years.
Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Revelio.
Ooh. Hold up.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Oh, I hear it. Yep. Is it right here? It's above me. I can hear you.
I once flew to Ipswich and back.
It's still above me, isn't it? Oh, there's a lot of shit above me.
Revelio.
There you are.
Off to count your hogshead, I presume. Scoundrels and rogues, a lot of them.
Revelio.
I'm just gonna do the quest for now. I get lost exploring these fucking holes. This running animation is, something.
Revelio.
Nothing shiny in here? Calm. Potions. Oh, but there's something shiny in here.
Revelio.
Anything else shiny? Okay. Why don't they just take me back down to the... What if I fucking do? I can't pick that.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Can I go through this? No.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogwarts.
Revelio.
Thomas Brown knows more about books. But anyone else, I'd say.
I'd find if I tried to live.
Okay. Can I? Okay. No. You had it right the first time. Yes, here. Oh, I'm fucking confused. I tried going through this. Oh. Just gotta give it a minute, I guess.
Revelio.
There's a chest around here somewhere. Okay. Gimme.
Revelio.
Oh. That's above me. Ooh, but there's
Oh, my exams.
I can't pick it. Yeah.
Not a one of them deserves more than a T. Bit of snot on you now.
Okay, so there's something over here.
Revelio.
The window? Where's the other one? Just above?
Revelio.
I hear another one.
Revelio.
Okay, so it's lower. It's the cat? No? Is it in here?
Revelio. Lumos.
to... No, not there yet.
Revelio. Lumos.
Okay, so I'm hunting down a moth. Wonder if it's out in the courtyard. No, they wouldn't put that far.
Wonder who wrote this about Hogwarts.
They wouldn't put it that
Oh, if you catch a whiff of anything, I mean...
Oh, chest.
What are you up to now?
Oh, I caught it. I didn't mean to catch it, but I caught it.
Oh, not someone else trying to pass through. Be careful if I... Please do. Only if you step on oh dear.
Gonna be over level before I even get to the first class. Now, what is in here?
Revelio.
I hear a shiny. That's below me. Of course.
If you could just tread carefully, that's all I ask.
Revelio.
Weak ass mouse.
If someone gets struck by a curse...
Revelio.
Dang.
Lumos.
Oh, that's not how you do that. Okay.
Revelio.
There must be something in the professor's... Yeah, I think it's in the professor's room, so... Should really focus on the story quests. I want my own fucking wand, bitch.
Ooh, how nice to see you, my young friend.
Who just talked to me? Oh, it's you.
Revelio.
No dings? Okay.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso!
And slam
A
him in the ground.
surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso! Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. You're good.
Now, perception.
Class, I hope you're paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Just like my Pokemon rival.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
Yeah, no,
I demand excellence from my students.
Eradicate.
They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
I want to fight her.
Revelio.
Yeah, I knew there was going to be something in here. Where's it at? Tell me it's up in here. Oh, it's in here. There you are. Shit, dude, I want a dragon skeleton in my house.
Revelio.
No other shinies? Nope.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent.
Well,
You
I
know,
guess that isn't my...
you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Is this for the
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Okay, so for completing your shit, you do actually get leveled. Okay, thank God. I would have been so confused.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
No dings. Oh wait, that's the room that I can't get into. Is that another one?
Lumos.
That one's just downstairs, is it not? It's not over here. Is it?
Revelio.
No, I don't think it was.
Lumos.
Is it here?
Revelio. Lumos.
Let me see the picture. Wait a minute. I think that one's downstairs, actually.
Revelio. Lumos.
One's downstairs, is it not?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Yeah, field kit, this, field kit, that. Where the fuck is this mouse?
Revelio. Lumos.
I hear something. Oh wait, it's up here, isn't it? There you are. Come here, little one. Let's go put you back where you belong. Put down the goodies.
Revelio.
Above me. Can I go in here? 8. Oh, that doesn't sound creepy at all.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Yeah, we're damn right. That chest. Level 1 lock D's. Nice.
Levioso. Lumos.
Looks so tired of my shit.
Revelio.
Okay. I don't know what to do with you yet.
To go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind you that it's the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want it.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you'll be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Revelio.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I'll figure those out later.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
This is a pretty straightforward one.
Akio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Last time I checked, she didn't answer
Very good,
the
everyone.
questions.
That's enough of that.
She was saying.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Relinquish your charm. That's it! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing them... Excellent control there.
I got it now.
Splendid! Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this. Yes!
That's it!
Can bet your ass. No, wait. Actually, I should do this one. Yeah, this one.
Quite impressive. Watch this.
We're gonna tie. No. No.
Very good.
They demand a rematch.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go! That is how it's done.
Fuck. That's some bullshit.
Be sharp. Yes!
Thread the needle, baby.
Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
You fucking suck.
Don't lose your composure. Very good, both of you. Well done.
No. I want a rematch. That's some bullshit.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets
I don't
easier,
need your
I
pity.
promise.
I could have beat you.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in air.